Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down and rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and our truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do a short lesson, how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. I don't want to name the video Perilous Times. All right. And Lord Willis, brothers, can see on the screen, I have this article here, and it says JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon warns this is the most dangerous time for the world in decades. All right. Let's read why Mr. Dimon has come to that conclusion. All right. It says JP Morgan Chase delivers strong profits for the third quarter, along with a stern warning Friday from his top executive about the perils. All right, perilous times, which the word peril means danger, of course. The world faces for multiple threats. This may be the most dangerous time the world has seen in decades, CEO Jamie Dimon said in a statement that accompanied the bank earnings newest release. The head of the largest U.S. bank by assets cited the ongoing war with Ukraine as well as the attacks on the small hats, the Elamites and the small hats. The Elamites, and the small hats, the Edomites and the Edomites. Last week, this said may have far-reach impact on energy, food, markets, global trade, and geopolitical relationships. Beyond the military conflict, Diamond cited that the burden on debt, the burdening on the national debt, and the largest peacetime physical deflect ever that he said are raising the risk that inflation and interest rates remain high. Along with the high rates, he mentioned the Federal Reserve efforts to reduce its bonds holds, the process known as, and these are inside guys that the front men in the face of the elites. All right, so if they're saying this, the front men that the elites put out there in the open. All right, and Jamie Dimon might be one of them high up guys, who knows? But they're like for sure the front men. All right, for the elites. So if they're saying it, it's getting serious. If they're coming out saying it, because usually they tell you everything's all good, it's all right, don't worry about it, go back to sleep. All right, go out and watch football and you get a beer or do whatever. All right, usually that's what they'll tell you. But now they're saying it, how bad things are. Known as quantitative tightening, reducing liquidity in the system at a time when markets making capitals are increased limits by regulations, he said. Diamond recently has said that he has been warning clients about the possibility that interest rates may not only stay elevated, but also could raise significantly from here. And it is the way it's looking. All these financial that, all right. While we hope for the best, we prepare the firm for a broad range of outcomes, so we can constantly deliver for clients, no matter the environment. He said. They don't give two shits about it and the clients and nothing. Look at Silicon Valley. Look at First Republic. All right, they tanked. They tanked and they tanked. They don't care, man. All right, this whole system is failing, and all this is by design because they're getting ready to bring in the next system. All right, they don't care whether the banks are not survive. They don't care about your money in the bank. They're going to take it anyway at the end of the day because there's something called a bank of bail-in, which they're going to do because this government is running out of money. All right. Well, this system is bankrupt. What I meant to say. All right, and the government's running out of money too. But this system is bankrupt. All right, the whole banking system is bankrupt, and more than likely, what they're going to do is bail in, take all your money, and constantly, try to continue to push to get you in a state of desperation. Because that's what this is all about, to get the people in a state of desperation. So when the Karagma comes, people will be more willing to take it. All right. JP Morgan Chase showed at a 13.15 billion or 4.33 a share profits from July through September period, a 35% jump from a year ago. Diamond further cautioned that the performance came from the benefits to the net increased income and credit costs that likely won't last. All right, so yeah, it's a lot going on. The banking system is collapsing, falling apart. Like Mr. Diamond right here just said, this devil Jamie Diamond just said, and uh the war with Ukraine and the war with between the Elamites and the Edomites, the small hats and the Elamites over there. All right, like this Jamie Diamond said, this we're living in some perilous times, which the scriptures say. All right, because we're also coming into a time never before seen, like it says in Daniel the 12th chapter. We'll get that too. The Second Peter chapter 3 verse 1. This knowing also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Right, we're definitely in the last days. All right. So the Lord said, perilous times shall come, which the word perils means dangerous. All right. For men should be lovers of their own selves, covetousness, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, uh, indicators, fierce despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than the lovers of Yahweh, and that's the problem. All right, people in this world love. When I'm talking about all people, love pleasures more than they love Yahweh by Shem Yahweh, which is a big problem. All right, so the Lord said that perilous times should come. All right, and they're pretty much here, and they're only going to get worse. All right, we're coming into the time that our forefather Daniel spoke about. This Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. At that same time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which shall stand for the children of thy people, and there should be a time of trouble, perils, such as never was seen since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people should be delivered. Everyone that should be found written in the book. Who's found written in the book? The elect. The elect is going to survive these perilous times to come. All right. These perilous, troubling times to come, which are right around the corner. All right. Like this devil said. All right. And again, if these guys are saying it, they're coming out and saying it now. All right. You know it's getting real. All right. Because he's talking about the banking system. He ain't really talking about the war and all of that. Well, he did speak about it, but the article does speak about it. But he's talking about the financial system. And again, it's all by design to collapse this financial system. Again, to get you in a state of desperation. So when the Karagma comes, you'll be more willing to take it. All right. And you gotta know what time you're living in, man. Let the scripture say, measure the time diligently. This Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. And he answered me and said, measure thou the time diligently in thyself, when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before. Then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3. For when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things for the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifested. Right? The end is obviously manifested. All right. The end is obviously manifested. And Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to take this place out. All right. Verse 6. Even so at that time also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powers and works and the endings and effect and signs. Right, signs coming up. We got an eclipse coming this Saturday. All right, on the Sabbath. All right, so all this stuff going on in the world, and the Most High is confirming it by, which is already confirmed, but confirming it by by bringing an eclipse. You know, those are signs in the heavens. All right, to show how close we are. All right. Um, it's like what was I? Yeah, okay, it's signs and effects, and everyone that should be saved shall be able to escape by his works and whereby as by his works and faith whereby ye have believed. Verse 8, and shall be reserved from the said perils, right? Shall be reserved from the said perils, the said dangers is coming, and shall see my salvation in my land within my borders, for I have sanctified them from me from the beginning. All right, so again, the only one that's going to be delivered from those said perils is the elect, because perils are coming, man. Dangerous times are coming. All right, troubling times are coming, and they're only going to get worse, worse and worse and worse. And again, now devils like this, these devils are coming out and saying it, coming out and telling you that we're living in some dangerous times. You don't want to listen to the prophet. The scriptures say the poor man's wisdom is despised. All right, this guy Jamie Dimon is super rich. All right, dumb rich. So if he's saying it, you niggas should listen, because again, the scriptures say the poor man's wisdom is despised. You know, we understand we're poor and bums and, you know, so on and so forth. All right, that's why you don't want to listen to us. But the men of the Lord, so like it start with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. You know, we're nobodies telling you, but these guys now are telling you. All right, these are the rich guys telling you now. All right, so you should listen. All right, so now you should want to listen, right? Since the rich guys are telling you now. All right, but we're rich in faith, and the men of the Lord are the ones you're supposed to be listening to. All right, but again, the scriptures say the poor man's wisdom is inspired. That's why they don't listen to the elders and brothers ranking on down. All right, but that's pretty much it. You know, I just ran across this article, and I said, yeah, you know, things is definitely turning up. All right, this place, Babylon, is about to be destroyed in the very, very near future. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, Salaki, with that, I'm going to say shalom.